My name's Laura Cleghorn. I started off as a medicinal chemist in the drug discovery unit in 2006. I always wanted to discover a new drug that made it to patients. That has pretty much been my ambition my whole career. I started off on the human African trypanosomiasis project, which was the initial project in the DDU, and in 2013 I moved to tuberculosis, and in 2020 I became the portfolio leader for tuberculosis, and I lead the projects here, and we work with lots of people across the world to try and get a new drug that treats TB. It's such a big challenge, but I think it would be really great if we could contribute towards that goal. So the key milestones of growth for me were diversification into other disease areas. So we started off on human African trypanosomiasis. We then started to look at leishmania, which are quite related families, and then started to move into malaria. So generally keeping that same theme of infectious diseases. But that was a big area of growth. But alongside that, and probably about the same time, the group started to look at innovative targets. So we sit within life sciences, loads of scientists working on novel targets. And I think there was a feeling that could the unit help to de-risk those novel targets and look at things outside of infectious diseases. So those would be the two things in my mind that sort of maybe showed that we were growing from where we started. I think one thing the DDU has been very good at is collaboration. And my perspective is science should be a team effort, and I think you can't just be one person in a room progressing it. And I think if you look across the different disease areas we work on, we have been very good at forming partnerships and working with other people to progress it. So I'm not sure if that's unique. However, I would probably put it down there as a thing that we have done well in the past.